Hi, good evening, everyone. Hi, good evening. How you doing, guys? Compliments of the season. Trust you're doing well. All right, so tonight is the 15th episode of the Money Game Show, and we've had 14 episodes for this. That's 14 weeks that we've had the Money Game weeks. This is our 15th week anniversary. And today we are talking about smartphone graphic design.
I
But
love it.
before that, even before that, that just shows you that we've had 14 episodes before this. We've talked about various topics, various we have brought various professionals. We have on ads. I think we have Facebook, Instagram ads, Google ads. We've even brought cost per click marketing. We have copywriting. We have content creation. We have a whole lot. Okay, and those those live sessions each and every, and I think and I recommend that you go there and watch it again because yes, it's available for free. Okay, and how do you access it? Just go to our YouTube channel. When you get there, just click on the live session. You would see smartphone or you're using a laptop or whatever device it is that you're using, you're going to see the session for live. Just go there, click on live, and you will see all the past episodes of the Money Game Show. Binge watch them, watch it over as many times as you need to. Watch it. It's there for you to learn, it's there for you to grow. I'm 25 features around the corner. Take this little break that you have as if you're on holiday or anything. I know work is not so tedious this time of the year. Little time to skill up, to learn. Okay, learn. Those sessions are there for you to learn. All right, without wasting so much of our time, tonight we are learning graphic design, and not graphic design with laptop or all of that. Okay, with just your smartphone, and we have with us the amazing, the skilled. What else do I use to describe him? It's okay, universe.
Calming down. Be calming down, small, small. Be calming down.
Smartphone graphics design. Okay, so one thing I wanted to do, okay, where it's talking is jot down, get a paper, biro, or whatever your device is and jot. Okay, if maybe while he's talking you have a question to ask, no problem, just down your questions as well. When he's done with his presentation, there is a session for you to ask your questions. Okay, and he will be more than willing to answer your questions that are related to whatever I speak about tonight. Okay, don't bring something out of what he's talking about tonight, it will not be answered. Okay, so yes. I think let's just get into it. It's okay, over to you, please.
All right. I hope you're all doing well, and I don't know if you can hear me. Host, just for once, please, can you hear me now? Let me just confirm that before we move right onto what we do right now, because I don't want to be talking to myself. So just a confirmation. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Just type one in the chat. If you're on this live, you can hear me. Type one in the chat, and we will take it up from there. I don't want to be talking to myself. I know there are a lot of amazing people here, and this section is going to be one of the sections you've been waiting for a very long time, honestly. So I don't know, host, please, can you just give me any sign that can you can hear me? Because I can't see anything in it. Okay, let me check the comment. All right, loud and clear. Safwa, I see you. Vincent, Bright, Desmond, Rose. Yes, I see you all. Thank you very much. And it's such an honor having all of you. I don't take that for granted at all. And today, I wouldn't want to spend much of your time. I mean, we are still in the first, the Christmas season. So I want to do everything real quick so that we won't waste your time at all over here. So first of all, my name is ATK Universe. Asante Tiflos Cranton is my full name, and most people know me in this space as ATK Universe. which is acknowledge time and knowledge, because I'm somebody who really, really understand the fact that we need to actually believe in looking for knowledge, applying that in everything that we do. And if you're able to acknowledge that everything that you are doing is actually going to be working for you time by time. So this is just a bonus for those who have been wondering what is the meaning of 80K universe, 80K, 80K. For the universe, we talk about that later. So for now, you just need to know that 80K is acknowledged time and knowledge. And you're welcome to the money game show. So whatever comes to your mind whenever you hear money game means we are going to be doing something relating to we going to be able to make money or make something out of the internet. And this is a wonderful topic because I've been always telling you of my story and how I actually moved from the street to college, how things were from the beginning. And actually, things were not really, really cool from the beginning. And the first digital skill that I learned, the first digital skills I learned as an individual, what actually opened the portal of the digital space to me as an individual was smartphone graphic designing, because I had nothing like a laptop. I had nothing like that. And if I should tell you for the record's sake, I was actually using Techno Pop 2F. Techno Pop 2F. I think 1 GB RAM and I think 16 GB of storage. That was the phone I was using, and that is what I used to start. Everything that you can see today started from that particular device, right? I got into, I had opportunity to join one platform, WhatsApp platform, and the person was speaking about smartphone graphic designing. I was not having a penny to pay for that particular advanced class, but I was able to just know that the application we are going to be using is Pixel Lab, and then just some few other stuff that I had. And I had to just, do everything myself, more of research, YouTube videos, because that one, I would just buy midnight bundle. And in the midnight, whenever, the time everyone is asleep, I'll just wake up and I'll start watching tutorials on YouTube and other places on how I can be designing with my smartphone. So that is how the journey actually started. And today we are also making it a way in this industry. So I wouldn't want to be, saying much, but I would prefer to share my slide here. I don't know if that one is the host that's actually going to do this for me. Host, please, can you just drop my screen on my this one on the screen for me? I have a slide on. All right. Host, please, can you switch up? Can you switch up for me? I want to share the screen here with my slides. So, guys, as we are doing that, I just want you to know some few other things as we wait for that to happen, right? So, as I told you already, graphic designing or smartphone graphic designing, it's not something that you need to just don't look at it that way, that we are saying smartphone graphic designing, so probably it's something different from the entire or the traditional graphic designing we know. It is literally the same thing, but then we are fortunate. Gone were those days that if you want to be a graphic designer, first of all, you need to have a shop or a store. Secondly, you need to be able to have a laptop, or most of the time they use a bigger desktop, and then the system unit before they call themselves graphic designers. Those people are really dons in the industry. Those were the times that you need those things. This time I'm just at the washroom designing everything. Every stunning thing that you are seeing out there, most of them were even designed on bed. You understand? So we are really, really fortunate now for having all these opportunities. Please, guys, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, type 1 in the comment section. If you cannot see the screen, type 2 in the comment section. I want to see we are live. Host, kindly check that for me. I'm trying to put my screen on my slides on the screen, but then it seems it's not really sharing. If you can see my screen, I'm sharing a slide here. If you can see that, type 1. If you cannot see it, type 2 in the comment section right now. Type 2. Let's see the heat. Okay. If you can see the screen, if you can see, all right. Host, kindly come in for me. It seems some people are having issues, accessing the screen. I'm sharing the screen here, but then it's not showing at their end. All right. All right. So smartphone graphic designing, as I said, it's now very, very okay for us because you just need your smartphone and you are good to go. And this course, as we are coming to do now, let me just let you know, we have two different of it, right? We have the Android version and then the iOS or iPhone version. But this current version I've launched is the Android version. Okay, so in case probably you want to buy or you want to get started with graphic designing, I want you to know that I am focusing on Android smartphone graphic designing for now. There is iOS graphic designing, but I haven't done that course yet. So let's be in the loop whilst we wait for that. But for now, we are actually doing Android smartphone graphic designing. So the screen, I don't know if you are still not seeing it, we can still proceed to present, and I am sure that you can hear me. So if you can't see the screen, listen to me because I am the one giving you the information. I made the slide, right? So if you can see me and you can't see the slide, it's literally the same thing here. So smartphone graphic designing. Now, the background knowledge I want to share with you is that my first digital skill I rendered was graphic designing. I told you this, right? And I remember my first ever graphic designing, I actually tried getting that image so that I can pull it on the screen here, but I unfortunately lost that particular image. My first graphic design, in fact, it was really horrible. Just think about anything horrible, terrifying, and very, very, very horrible in the first place, right? That was my first design, and that is the first skill I rendered. And I remember the first client I worked for was a friend of mine who was a pastor, right? So the person said I should just design a church flyer for the person. And I can show you, I actually spent over 6 good hours on the first design, and it was still looking very, very horrible, right? But that was my first skill, graphic designing. And graphic designing, as today, is the first ever skill that I saw on the internet that made me my first 10,000 plus Ghana cedis. And this is plus, right? Plus Ghana cedis on the internet solely on graphic designing. I didn't know anything about any other course, and I hadn't, that time encountered any, other skill like even doing affiliate marketing or anything like that. So the first skill was that, and that's the first skill that made me my first 10,000. So I just want you to know this so that you can understand the fact that this is not something that we should just play with it, right? And today I have agency or graphic designing agency which design stunning images or designs for people, brands, and companies, and charge them amounts of money. That also, I am not there directly working as a designer, but being just the owner of the agency, I also earn from the agency any moment somebody orders a graphic design. So this should just let you know that there are numerous advantages you can get from this particular skill. So my first Android phone I ever bought myself was an Android phone, and this, my first ever Android phone and an iPhone I bought was from graphic designing, right? I was designing and designing through that. I got money to buy my first phone. That was Techno Come on 19, right? Or my first phone I bought with my own money, right? After using this normal phones that I told you, Technopop 2F, like that phone was really, really horrible in bad shape. Now, enough of that background story. Graphic designing is the backbone of most of my other brands and agencies, right? So some of you have been hearing of Flaregraph agency, Flaregraph Creatives, which is the graphic designing agency. I have different agencies that for some reason I may not mention all of them or some of them even here on this space, right? But I just want you to know that this has been the backbone of most of the things I do. And if you have seen me to be exceptional, and even in affiliate marketing, it is also because of my graphics. When I want to run a promo, it's a graphic. If I want to even post results, right? Even posting results now, you can see now it is becoming lucrative when I started using graphic design to actually illustrate the results I got after a single week, right? So now you can see a lot of people are also adapting it in the industry. And this is something that was an initiative from my end here. And now I am really, really happy. Even if I'm not doing it, people are actually doing it, still getting a lot of results. That should give you the sign of what this can do for you. So the basis and fundamental or foundations of branding cannot be completed without graphic designing, right? You can't brand yourself if you don't have any idea or knowledge about graphic designing. You need to put your stuffs out there with nice graphics, nice illustrations, because graphic designing, as its goals, is the act and practice of creating visual content and communicating messages. So if you want to communicate any message, you can put it out there in graphics form. So anything or anywhere you are right now, you are seeing a form of graphics. This screen you are seeing here right now, you can see there is a text showing my name somewhere. You can see that there is StreamYard at the top corner. You can see there is GraphBoss, Graphic Skills Hub, logo somewhere. You can see some different colors. Everything you are seeing on this screen here right now, whether you're using your smartphone or you're using a laptop here, is a form of graphics, right? Somebody really sat down to design everything that you are seeing. And that is the reason why you are being able to see exactly what I want to show you. If the host is speaking or if you have Digitstem on the screen, you'll be able to see that this is Digitstem, right? Because it's actually illustrating a graphics for you. There is logos communicating, there is text communicating, and that is what we call graphic designing. And this should let you know that there is no business actually that you can do without adding any form of graphics to that particular business. And I always say people who are getting results, but they are not looking at their branding aspect. If they were to look at their branding aspect, they would have been getting more results than just what they are getting at the moment. So just look at it that way and note that you really need branding, and graphic designing is the fundamental, the foundation of graphic design. So designers use typography, image, colors, and layout techniques to create visual components to solve problems and ideas. So now I am going to actually divide this presentation into two. I'm going to real quick show you some few things you need to know as a graphic designer, or some few things you need to know if you are interested to becoming a graphic designer. And the second half is going to be me showing you exactly how you can promote the SGD course if you are an affiliate marketer here, right? So if you're an affiliate marketer here, stay tuned because you need this information as well, right? What I'm showing you here right now, if you are going to be on a sales call or you're going to organize a class where you're going to be teaching graphic designing to everyone, you need to get all this information I'm giving you and stuff like that, because these are what you are going to be using to convert that particular lead with that particular class, with that particular person you called on the phone, right? So you need all this information as well. So designers use typography, imagery, colors. If you see any design, it contains either a color, it contains a text, it contains an image or a picture, and how it has been arranged is what actually gives you that understanding that, oh, this means it's a wedding photo. This means it's an upcoming party. This means it's somebody running a promo, right? All these things are actually understandable if you see them from the eyes of graphics. So the next thing that you need to know here is that graphic designing is actually applied in branding. I already mentioned that in branding, advertising of products, anywhere you see, MTN is actually designing everything. Digitstem is designing everything. Do you know that the traveling, some cars, some phones, items like that. You see all of those things, and you know that yes, eye catchy, right? Some of you are really working hard in this challenge, not because of actually the results, but because of the image you saw on that particular flyer. It's communicated something to you. It's enlightened you to actually work hard to achieve something. So graphic designing is what used in branding, advertising, web design, print media, right, and etc. Now, there are some importance you need to know about graphic design. Somebody don't know why we are talking about graphic design a lot. Career opportunities. You can work as a graphic designer. You can either work yourself by working for, people who want designs. You can do that, or you can be working in an agency. You can be working in a company as their designer. I'm sure Digitstem don't go and be like, maybe they see a designer here, they will tell the designer, please, we want to run a challenge, so design a flyer for us. No, all these flyer, you are seeing out there for even the Money Game conference, you can see all of them are using the same typographies and the same styling. It is one designer doing it, and I can assure you 100% that this is an in-house graphic designer who is somebody just like you listening to me or watching me right now on your screen, who is actually working in that particular agency as a designer. Look for other opportunities. I always say you have to get more opportunities. Now, the next thing is versatility, meaning that you can actually apply this in different industries, different fields. Web designing, graphic designing is needed in web designing, is needed in photocopying, is needed in, mention a single industry that you don't need graphics. There is nothing like that. There is no industry that does not need graphic designing to be part of what they do. So entrepreneurial advantage here is that, for example, now you're an affiliate marketer. I always say that affiliate marketing is not just a skill. It's not a skill. Affiliate marketing is not a skill. It's a business. You need some skills to actually make the business possible. So as an affiliate marketer, you could be having graphic designing skills, right? Which is going to help you to do your own designs and other stuff like that as an affiliate marketer who is a business person, right? So if you are an affiliate marketer who is also having graphic designing skills, you cannot be comparing yourself to somebody who is just an affiliate marketer without having any skills from graphic designing. Those people can be getting results, but they can be doing the wrong thing to be getting results, right? So you have that advantage when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and you can also use that to create other brands, create other offers, create other things that will actually put you on top in the game that you're doing. Creativity, expression, anything you want to show out there. For example, I don't just go and type maybe Merry Christmas on my status. I wouldn't do that, right? Because me, for my branding, I utilize graphics a lot. If I want to say Merry Christmas, I'm going to my Pixel Lab application, open my phone, design something like that, put my picture there, and probably just say Merry Christmas, or giving you the seasonal greetings or whatever, and I'll put that one rather out there. So that is creative expressions, and it solves problems, right? So when you check my Twitter page, right, you can go there and check. If you're not there, you can just type 80k_universe, and it's a verified account. Please check that always for me. It's a verified account. And when you go there, you can see that when you check my cover photo, I've actually added a statement that always ensure my account is verified. It's actually solving a problem whereby people are, people are trying to impersonate me and a whole lot like that. So if you get to have this information, it's going to solve that problem like that, right? So graphic designing solve problems. Look at symbols, road signs. Don't speed here, don't do this, zebra crossing. They are all graphics. So you need to know graphic designing solve problems. Personal branding, which is my favorite, is also having an anchor, which is graphic designing. Now, these are some of the apps you are going to be using if you are thinking about starting graphic designing with your smartphone. So I'm giving this for free here. You will need Pixel Lab application. But if you are buying or you are getting the smartphone graphic designing course, all this I'm giving you here, the Pixel Lab application, you are going to get the pro version of it for free. And if you are going to get the SGD course, you get Photoshop Express, the pro version for free. So if you don't also want that, but probably you just want to follow as you're going like this, you want everything free, you don't want to probably get a course, from which I would recommend for you though. But if you don't want, you can get them also from Play Store, just that you have a lot of limitations. So you can get all of this, the pro versions, when you get this SGD course. And the next thing you need to know about graphic design is some of the principles, right? So the principles of graphic designing here, we have balance. Now, if you see any design out there, think about it. Have you realized that there are sometimes you see a particular design and everything is just clamped together? You don't even know where to start. Colors from different. I mean, pink, blue, black, orange, white, violet, all of them in one particular design. It's not balanced. Sizing of pictures is not balanced. These are some of the things that when you are able to bring together in designing, we actually make the perfect designs, right? So we think about balance, we think about contrast, we think about emphasis, right? All these things I'm showing you here has been detailedly explained one by one in the SGD course. This is just 30 minutes that I want to use for this stuff, right? So there is no way I'll be able to explain everything to the end. I'm just showing you, exposing you to it. But if you want the detailed explanations of everything I'm showing you here, you are actually going to get it from the course. So we have movement, proportion, rhythm, and then unity, which is about you being able to unite your pictures, your text, your background, and everything together to make stunning designs. You can always be checking Flaregraph account, or you can be checking my account for some of these So now, elements of graphic designing is something that I want to also let you know about over here, right? If you talk about the elements of smartphone graphic, elements of graphic designing, we are talking about the things that comes together to form a design. Whenever we put a design in front of you, you are definitely going to see some of these things inside it, right? You are going to either see um, a line, right? Whether it's a horizontal, a vertical line, you just take any flyer right now, and you see that all these things I'm telling you is what formed the flyer. Either there was a line, there was a shape, a rectangle, a square somewhere, a hexagon somewhere, a trapezium somewhere, shapes, right? Then the colors, right? Whether there is blue color, green color, red color, these are what forms the design. Texture is somewhere smooth, is somewhere rough, it's something hard, it's something sharp, something smooth. That is texture. You have the spacing, which is, for example, if you are talking about to be posting on the chat. I think we to be assured that we are actually facing things out. Chat us in the comment section and let everyone stay tuned. This, I mean, a technical issue that we can't do much about it ourselves. So, all right, I think we are back live now. Guys, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Let me know in the comment section. Not offline. I can see somebody. Rose said I'm offline. I'm not offline. I'm online here, but we were actually facing some technical issues. All right. So if you can see my screen now, just type some ones. Let me see in the comment section. Let me see. All right. All right. Somebody say you can see me now. So this was a technical issue. We really apologize for that. It's something that we cannot do much about. So just pardon us for that. Okay. It's part of the design. Okay. The way the designer designed the website, sometimes it actually have issues like just like you can have malaria, right? All right. So pardon us for that. And I just want to put some information across on the platform so that you can all be aware of. So now that you can all see us, please, in case you missed us again, just let us. Okay, just let us know in the comment section the next time you are not hearing from us, so that we can actually look at the challenge and fix things out instead. But we are not offline. This section is not going to be paused until it's done, until somebody becomes a designer here, until somebody gets all the information needed to be also cashing out massively. You know, SGD course promoting is very simple, but if you don't know all these things I'm giving you here today, it's not going to be possible for you to, be cashing out massively from it. So we're on the elements of smartphone designing, right? The smartphone graphic designing, elements of designing. Now, let me just take you to one main principle of graphic designing. And after talking about it, I may switch to the next topic that we have and probably end the section, right? I don't want to be using much of your time, as I told you. So typography is the rightful use of text in design. And that's my definition for typography. So in the course, I explain exactly how it is, how to use text. You understand? If you see any graphic design out there, how should the text be? Which type of text should you use? You know, we have types of fonts, right? So we have the serif fonts, and they are mostly traditional and formal. I know these informations are why some of people design and it's not nice because they lack these fundamentals. Okay, so in the course, I am actually taking you through the fundamentals, the principles, all the things you need to know to become a profitable or professional designer before I even teach you the practical aspect. Because trust me, if you have all the informations about the elements, the principles, and you start to design, you probably even don't need the practicals. But then don't be worried about that. I've got you. I have a lot of practical videos where I am actually doing it like I'm holding your hands. Click this, click that, click this, click that to be able to design it, right? So we have the serif font, and it's for traditional and formal use. We use it in print and professional design. So serif font, I'll show you an example of how they look like. From here, let me just use this exactly. So these are the serif fonts. So the serif fonts are the ones that it's kind of having sharpy edges. You understand? You see, this is the edge. It's having something a little bit after the. If you see like the eye is having something like a dash below it. These are serif fonts. Okay, and sans serif fonts, which are mostly used for modding and clean designs and online designs, which is the digital contents, right? Things we are seeing on screens. They mostly use the sans serif. So sans means absent, right? So absent of the serif. The serif are the corners, right? So absence of serif is sans serif font. And this is how they look like. We have different types. And these are the script fonts, which are mostly for decoration, right? Decoration, we use that. And bold and eye-catchy designs too. We use display, right? So you can see something like this. I mean, the letter is designed in a way. Sometimes if you go to primary schools and other things, some of them we use fonts which are looking like pencils. Some of them are looking like a snake bended to form S, and then a whole lot, right? So those are all display fonts, and you're going to learn how to apply or use all of this in your design. If you want to choose a font for any design, this is for anyone who is a designer or want to be a best designer. You need to understand the purpose. The design you want to make, is this design meant to be shown to maybe elderly people? Is it for children? Is it for marketing purposes? Is it an alert or a warning? All these things comes with different designs. It comes with different fonts. The different type of font will actually communicate different messages to the people reading this. So you consider readability. This font, can somebody looking at it read exactly what is intended to convey? You can also choose fonts by matching the brand identity. Digitstem always use a specific font when they are writing. MTN uses a specific font. Apple uses a specific font. And that is how you can get to know that probably this is directly from Digitstem, this from this particular side or that side. So sometimes you can also pair fonts which are similar or which are from the same family. Okay, so all these things may sound a little weird because you probably don't know anything about what I'm talking about, and this have been detailedly explained in the SGD course. So you check for versatility. Can we use the font digitally and still print it out? You understand? For example, this screen you are seeing here, all this my design, if you have to print it out, trust me, you are still going to see it very, very, very nice. And I can tell you, all this you are seeing here is design, right? The background of this design is not something I wrote, is something I designed with my smartphone, and I use that as the background. So that is also it. Then you consider the audience. You know, children like things that kind of like, they don't want straightforward things. Children, they want decorations, they want stylish and a whole lot. But you can't be doing anything stylish and those things and be sending it to, I mean, a formal person, or you are going to do a job, something you want to design something and you are using curvatures and stuff like that, right? You need to know your audience. That's how it's going to help you to choose the right font. Now, this is how to create effective typographic hierarchy. So when we talk about hierarchy, I explained in the course into details, is the arrangement of text in a way that guides the viewer's eyes on what to read next or first. So whenever you look at a certain design, there is one thing that pops to you to watch first. You just watch this and you get to see that smartphone graphic designing. Imagine the flyer that we use for this particular webinar now. You just look at it, you see that boom, smartphone graphic designing. The next thing you're going to see, maybe by 80K Invest, the next thing you are going to see the money game show, right? It is controlling your eyes on the design. Design can be very big, but because of hierarchy, arrangement in order of preference, in order of merits, in priorities, right? You get to know that this is what I look first, this I look second. So somebody can design and you look at the flyer, you don't know where to start reading from. You don't know what information they are giving you. Is it a discount flyer? Is it a WhatsApp class? And if it's a WhatsApp class, where are you hosting it? Time, dates, all this information clumsy. You understand? Because the person is probably not using hierarchy. So you can do this or achieve this using sizes. Different sizes can give you different perspective. For example, if you look at this, you can see that your eyes come to this first. You probably read this first. And I bet you this is what you read first. And you read this second. Probably this third, fourth, fifth. And this, you probably haven't even seen anything there. You are not going to look at it because I am controlling your eyes. I'm not doing it from here to here before you tell me. Anytime you read from the top to the down. That's why I read this first. That's why I put this here, right? So you can see your eyes were controlled. If you come here, you are probably going to see this one last because of the width, right? So you will directly, you will see this one very, very bold. It stands out. So this is how we actually control the eyes of anybody reading a design. So if you come here, the color, you can see all these are colors. It's not opacity, it is color. But you probably read this first before this and that, right? Contrast, the same thing. The ones in the contrasted form, you actually likely going to read that before this. This one, you read this before that. Exactly the way we control the eyes of the person reading your design. So, all right. So some people are saying they can't really see, but then I think everything is showing right now. All right, I believe now that the screen is sharing at my end here too. So let's continue. And the next thing I want to show you here is the shapes, right? So how to achieve or create effective typography using spacing. I already showed you about how we use size, weight, colors, and then contrast. You can also use spacing, right? So the moment you are actually seeing this here, these are two compacted, right? We have the leading is talking about the distance between one line and then the other line. So this line, the space here is the leading, this space here is the leading. You can see as I progress, I am getting closer, I'm bringing them closer to each other, right? It's also a way to control the eyes of your audience. And if you come here, we can call this one to tracking. Okay, so tracking is different from leading. Leading is the distance between different lines, and the tracking is the spaces between the text, or you can say the character spacing. So that is also a way we can achieve hierarchy. And we have other things like alignments, left align, right align. They are all something that creates different emphasis. The styling, you look at this, the first thing you are going to look at is this line is what you are going to look, because it's in what highlight. You are probably going to, in this particular paragraph, you are probably going to read this involved because it is what bolding. Here you're going to read the involved, and you're going to probably give attention to the power and talent because it is italic. This one is underlined. You're going to look at it, and this one is capitalized. So these are some of the strategies you're going to learn from the course about how you can also achieve creating hierarchies in your design. So there are a lot of things that you need to learn about. I mean, colors and all this I'm showing you. These are just snippets. These are just the surfaces of what you are going to get from learning the smartphone graphic designing course, right? So colors also evoke messages, evoke emotions. Have you seen anyone, doing a wedding flyer or doing wedding, and the person is abusing colors like red and oranges? Like, you understand, we have colors that also is used in such scenarios. So when you look at this, I believe some of you or most of you have seen this. Probably you were trying to edit a picture or you were trying to paint something, you saw something like this. We call it the color wheel. So the color wheel is here, and in designing, you are going to learn how you can actually apply this knowledge to select the best colors for all your designs, right? So for example, if I want to select a color here, we have concepts like the primary colors, which is the red, the green, and the blue. These are the basics of colors: red, green, and blue. So when you combine a blue and a green, you get a different color. So that color is going to be a secondary color. So when you combine two primary colors, you get a secondary color. And if you combine a secondary color and a primary color, you are going to get a tertiary color. This sounds comparatively new or ugly to you because you probably don't know much about that, right? And that is exactly what you are going to learn in the course. A full model going to explain the color scheme and how to combine colors. For example, if I'm to continue here, you can see this how you can get color harmonies, right? So for example, if you are designing and you want to use a red color, just next time try this. a red color, you can combine it with a green color if you want to create a very sharp difference between two colors, right? If you want to use split colors, this is a theory to guide you, which is the triangle. If you want to use colors which are almost the same thing, you can use the analogous, you can use the tetradic, the square. All these are also colors, which you are going to learn how to use any of them, right? And practical forms of how you can apply this in your design. Okay, so it's not you just learning the thing, it's about you learning it and applying it directly to your design too as well. So now let's move on to visual identity. Visual identity is sometimes confused with branding because somebody will be like, "Oh, I'm learning to brand myself. I'm learning to brand myself," right? But people don't know that there is difference between branding and visual identity. If you talk about visual identity, it contains everything you are seeing with your eyes out there. Let me just keep it simple like that. So the color, the logos, the pictures they use, all of them are visual identity. But branding is a whole lot. It comprises of the visual identity and other things like the brand's audience, the brand's beliefs, their values, who they stand for, what they stand for, how they stand for, all the four. You understand? That comes under branding. So you need to know that as well. Now, I can't actually be sharing everything here because I said these are just the basics, and I can't be sharing practicals on the stream here because we don't probably share phone screen here, so I can't really share a screen with you here on graphic designing, or doing a live practical video on how to design a particular thing. So here we are going to be talking about how to promote the course. I know a lot of people here are waiting for this moment. If you are waiting for this moment, or you've been waiting for this moment to learn about how to promote the course, let me see one. Let me see speed in the chat. One. If you know you are here because of this particular topic, that's why you are here. Let me see one in the chat. If you can hear me, one in the chat. If you can hear me, one in the chat. I don't know. Some people are actually complaining. That's why I want to verify this. If you can hear me, you can see everything clearly. Just type one in the comment section. Very good. Da Costa Prince, I see you. Ahmed Day, I see you. I see you. And now Daisy, you're welcome. Kwesi Kid. In fact, this is one of the people that all sessions I'm on, I am seeing them. Really, really cool. Life Hacker, I see you. All right. So now we are moving on to how to promote the SGD course. And promoting of a course is a general principle that I don't really have, a specific frame for that, right? When you want to promote any product, these steps I'm going to show you is exactly the same steps you're going to apply to promote, whether it's your UMM course, your graphic designing course, meaning quotation course, any course at all you want to promote. These are the simple frameworks you need to pass through. So I am just giving you a blueprint of how to promote any course, right? So this is the basic blueprint of promoting any course, but I'm going to be specific on the SGD course since that is the topic of the day. First thing is you need to be an affiliate marketer. It's that simple, right? And I believe everyone here is an affiliate marketer, or most people here are affiliate marketers. So you've passed stage one. Now, what do you need again after you being an affiliate marketer? You need to do a product research about the SGD course. You want to promote the SGD course, you need to do a product research about it. You need to know the course, because if you don't know the course, how are you going to be able to promote it? You need to understand the course, what it entails, the value people are going to be getting when they buy the SGD course. That is how we sell. Selling is you being able to convey exactly the idea you have to your prospect, and the prospect understanding to make an informed decision with his or her money. So if you are actually not explaining or actually giving them the values in the product, they are never going to buy from you, right? So that is why you need to do a product research. Now, I'm not going to do just math talk about that. I want to let you see how that one too is done. So the product research, we have two ways that we do the product research. Okay, the first step of doing a product research is you can research from the sales page. Okay, when you copy your link and then paste the product link in your browser, right? So I believe most of you are aware of that particular thing, that if you want to see more of the product, you post the link in your browser. I am trying to see if I could share a screen, a different screen actually, about um, how you're going to see that. But before then, let's just check this out. So you go to your marketplace, right? And then you search for SGD course. Whether you search for SGD or SGD course, this is what you're going to see, right? So smartphone graphic designing course. This is for those. I mean, I know everyone here. This is a Digitstem platform, so that's this how you're going to see it. You're going to see SGD course, smartphone graphic design course, by Graphbox sales card, and the price of it. Your commission is 50%. Here is what I want you to click on: the promote. When you click on the promote here, you are going to actually be given an interface where you can copy your affiliate link. Okay, copy the affiliate link and paste it in your browser. Okay, so if you post it in your browser, you are actually going to see a different interface which contains the product details, right? It contains the product details. So I wouldn't want to distort this screen, but I would want to open a different screen and share that with you, how you are going to see it at your end, right? So you are going to see something like this. Okay, you're going to see something like this when you paste your affiliate link in the browser. I am showing you this because you are on Digitstem, right? So you're going to see something like this, and this is the product sales page. So if you don't know, whenever you copy your affiliate link and paste it in any browser, what you see is what we call the sales page. And sales page is intended to give you most of the informations about a product before you make a final purchase, right? So now, if you want to promote the course, the person you are going to promote the course to needs to get these informations. Okay, needs to know the offers the SJD course offer. That person needs to know what he or she is getting if he or she buys the SGD course. And that is the reason why you, as the affiliate marketer, needs to have enough information about the product. So you are doing product research with the main intention of getting enough information about the product so that when you are explaining it to people, you are going to convert those information into offers. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? You are going to convert the information you had during your research into offers. So, for example, if you saw something like you are getting a certificate. Now, from here, you've probably seen that we are saying you are getting a certificate. Now, you have to convert this into an offer that after you learning this course, this is a course that after you learning, you are even going to be given a certified certificate or accredited certificate, which you can even add it up to your portfolio, your CV, to increase your chances of getting other job opportunities. So now you can see you've just written get certified, but I explained it differently, which sounded more marketing, sounded more of, I don't want to say convincing, more convincing and persuasive. Don't just go and just be telling people whatever you see straightforward like that. You don't do that in marketing. So now let me share another window here with you. And please, this is also available on my promotion page, right? So let me share this screen. Let me share screen. All right, so let me share the entire tab here. All right, very, very good. So you can see something from here, right? You can see this here. Now, this how to promote the SGD course, but then I want to be more specific. This link is available, okay? If you want to access that, you can always access that. Just visit, you can check the address, grapboxskillshub.com/SGD promotion. This is a page where I have actually given enough information on how you can promote the course as a graphic, as an affiliate marketer, right? So you can even just take a screenshot. You can decide to take a screenshot here, or you can take notice of the address here, right? So either you check notice SGD promotion, or you can just take a screenshot here, and this will actually give you access to this page. Now, what I want you to know here is that this page, I made it specifically to teach you how you can make you can promote the affiliate marketing. But for some reasons, let me just click here straightforward. Now, this first link here is the product offers, and this is what you see when you paste your link in the browser from your phone, right? This is what you are going to see. So you see something like this. All right. So as an affiliate marketer, you copied your link. As I told you, you went to your marketplace, you copied, you pasted. This is what you are going to see. Okay. So when you open this particular page, the first video here is a small video I did, about only 13 minutes video, which contains some of the offers you are going to get from their course. If you even watch only this video, you should be able to promote the course because you know most of the things that the course contains. Okay, it's like a summary of the entire course, a summary of the entire SGD course, which is going to show you the models and why you need to learn the models, and some information about the practical aspects you are going to learn, and some snippets of even the practical videos, right? So you can see some of those things here as well for yourself, right? So please, after this section, make sure you go and play this video. I can't play it here because I don't have much time. I need to be ending this section any moment from now. So when you come here, product research, that's what we are doing. And that is the first way we are saying we do product research. You come here, you come and read. They say turn your Android phone into a powerful design tool. This is a way you can also explain it to your people when you had maybe a WhatsApp class or something like that. After explaining everything, you should let them know they are gaining access to a learning management system. This is also a point you can add to your explanation, what you'll be learning in the course. So this is what you should also convert into offers for the person you want to sell the course to. Is this making any sense? Since it's very small, right? Let me try and expand this a little bit. Okay. So what you'll be learning from the course, when you use your phone, you are going to see it very, very clearly. So what you learn from the course, you're going to learn the fundamentals of graphic designing. Okay. So if you're explaining to somebody, these are some of the things you are going to know. Let the person know, right? The person will learn everything about the principles of design, including color theories, balance, all these things you explain to the person, right? Like you are going to get access to that. It is Android friendly. You are going to have the softwares needed, the typography. You are going to learn this. I don't want to use much of your time, but these are all there for you. And just after this section, you can go there and access all this information, read through this, and you get to know exactly what the course has to offer, right? And I've given other additional tips that the person is going to get access to this learning management system, the premium resources, like the images you use, everything you need is there. And it's for Android, you get lifetime access, and then you have certificates as well. There are monetization strategies, and this is really, really important. Some people know graphic designing as a skill. Some people has the skill, but they don't know how to make any money out of it, right? So they are skillfully broke. You can be skillfully broke. You can have all the skills, but still not get anything in your bank account. That is the problem. So you need to know how to monetize any skill that you learn. And this course is going to teach you how to monetize the graphic designing, right? I told you just yesterday and today, I don't want to show you figures here, but then within just the 48 hours, smart photography designing has made over 2,000 cities within the last 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, over 2,000 cities. It's not bad, and that is an amount I didn't do anything. You understand? So it's something that you need to have that secret. You need to know all this information. And that's why I'm giving you all that today. So that from here you can also buy the course for yourself. That's the second thing. Okay. The second thing about how to do your product research. So I think this side is that I don't want to go to the extreme downside again. Right. So let's continue from here. All right. So the next or the second thing about you promoting, doing your product research is you buying the course. I said that, right? Here is it. Buy the course for yourself. Please buy the course for yourself. I am not telling you this because I need your money. Listen up. I'm not telling you to buy the course because I need your money. No. I'm telling you to buy the course because that is going to help you make more money for yourself. Whether you want to make more money by, serving clients as a graphic designer, using it to build your own brand, using it to increase your own productivity, is going to make you more money. That is one thing. And it can make you more money by you being able to promote the course to others. Right? You'll be able to promote the course very, very well to others if you actually have the course yourself. You know all the ins and the outs. You know exactly what the course contains. You understand? You know exactly what the course entails. It's not like they said you get access to this, and so they said you get access to that, and so what do you also say? Do you have any idea about it yourself? You don't need to be saying they say. You should tell them, I know the course contains this because I personally have it. And you don't necessarily need to be good at the designing yourself. Okay, but when you have the course, you'll be good at explaining exactly what it contains to other people. So that is why you need to get the course for yourself. If you're an affiliate marketer, if you buy the course using your own affiliate link, you are actually going to get 50% commission back yourself. Probably, if you don't know, I'm telling you, if you buy the course from the platform, you are going to using your own affiliate link, you get 50% profit. So the course is 217 cedis. If you are getting 50% commission, you will be paid that 50% commission, which is, I think, 100 and something, right? 17, so 100 and 114 point something, right? You are getting that amount yourself, and the course, meaning that you bought only the course half the amount. So that should let you know that I am not interested in getting your money, but I'm interested in you having the right methods or having the right information to sell the course the way you want. Now, you've actually been able to do your product research. What is next? The next thing is you're going to generate leads for that particular course, right? So you are going to be creating content about graphic designing. And with all these things I'm telling you, you don't need to just be a full brainer to know all these things I'm telling you, right? I have given you enough promotional resources. As I said, I've given enough promotional resources that can help you sail through all these stuff without you actually having to spend much time yourself thinking about what to do next and a whole lot. So let me just show you. And when you come to the promotional page here, as I gave you the link already, right? Just go to gabostilsap.com/SGD promotion, or you can scan this, or you can just check any of my accounts, you see this link or info. So when you come here, we have two links, one for the product offers, and this link will lead you to the sales page, right? It's kind of like a sales page, like this one, the one I told you, you get it even when you use your link on Digitstem, right? And the second link here is also going to lead you to the downloadable files. You can see that here, downloadable files. So the downloadable files is actually some drive files I have collected about the course to help you promote the course very well. So you can see them from here, right? I'm sure you can see them from here. We have sample designs, right? The sample designs here. So when you come here, everything here is free for you at your disposal for you to be able to download and use it for promoting the course. We have quick videos, right? And the quick videos, they are like, the actual design is there, but the quick video is, if let me say the full video tutorial is 10 minutes, I am speeding up to maybe only 10 seconds, right? So the person watching the video will have a feel that this is actually something we did with the phone from scratch to the final product, right? So these are some of the things when you are organizing your class, you can be using all these resources there, right? You can be using these resources there. So we have, and the good thing is I keep updating the informations here every time, right? So these are some of the designs people who are buying the course are going to learn how to design, right? You learn how to design all these designs with your smartphone, and they are all in video form as well. So as I said, you don't need to brainstorm everything because we've done the entire job for you. You just need to, I mean, generate your leads, whether you are using organic or you are using paid. You just generate your leads. And I have even done some flyers as well that you can be using if you want to promote it. You don't need to design, have the pain of maybe designing your own flyer. These ones you are seeing, none of them contains my name on it. So somebody will be like, oh, maybe somebody may think I'm a scammer or something like that, right? This two does not contain my name, and I'm still going to design additional free flyers. All of them, you'll be accessing them whenever I update. So sometimes when you are there, you can just come here and check whether I've updated. The testimonials are here. Sometimes you need testimonials to post to people to understand that people are also achieving. So these are some of the designs my students are making, right? From just their smartphone. And I keep updating these folders, videos, and a whole lot. Okay, so students, their designs, some of them, you can see all of them too here. All of these were designed by students, and I keep updating the folders, as I said. And the community, okay, that's one main thing that you need to know. So if you are actually a part of the people that bought the course, you have access to the community. So within the community, when somebody designs, the person posts it in the community. That will serve as a testimonial for you, right? It will serve as a testimonial for you, whether you are organizing your class or you are doing anything else. It will serve as a testimonial for you. So that's one reason too why you need to get the course. Promotional videos are also there, and we keep updating those folders as well day in, day out. So because of time, I would want to end the presentation here. If you have any questions, maybe I'll tackle that, then we will see what to do next, because I've used over an hour in the section. I know hosts probably wouldn't be happy with me by now, but uh, I think it's worth it. So, host, I don't know if you can still hear me. I would want to end my presentation here, and if there are any other questions, I'll attend to them as well. So if you have any question too, you can actually leave that in the comment section whilst we wait for the host. You can leave anything like that you have in the comment section. But for now, host, over to you. I don't know, guys. Can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know. Probably um, is a network challenge somewhere. Hosts, we're still waiting. Please, if you have any question, drop that in the comment section here right now. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comment section. So drop your questions. Drop your questions. All right. So let's wait for the host bar as we continuously wait. Let me look at some of the questions as well. All right. So someone is asking that if we are doing the class, are we doing it in your name? In your name, or we are actually doing it as in organized by you? Okay, so you're an affiliate marketer. You have the rights to the course, okay, to an extent. So you don't need to do it in my name. No, it's not needed like that. You can just organize a class. If you want to share maybe a little story or background about the course creator, no problem with that. But you have the rights about that, okay? The main thing is that you let them know about the course, what it has to offer. You can tell them a little background story about maybe the course creator, or you can just tell them about who the course creator is. And most importantly, you let them know what the course entails and how it's going to help them, because people only buy when they know what you have is in their interest to get. All right. So someone said the explanation was straightforward. Someone said, I don't have any questions. The explanation is on point. Thank you very much, Amidede. All right. Let me know. I'm taking all questions because from now, there is ongoing sales challenge for the SGD course. If you don't know, just go to contest. Go to contest and you are actually going to see that there are a lot going on there. The SGD course is running a sales challenge. Okay, you can win up to, you can win more than 10,000, 20,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, I know it's sounding crazy, right? It's a huge amount you are hearing, but then it's normal. You can make more than that amount by just promoting the SGD course. And trust me, you are going to still be receiving your weekly amounts or your weekly commissions. And aside that, you are going to make that huge sums of money too for yourself. All right. So someone said if a prospect, okay, I think there is a question here. I am new here. My question is, what kind of app are we going to use to generate our own graphic designing? One, get the SGD course for yourself. Okay, get the course for yourself. If you get it, all these questions will be answered because I have explained everything into details on how you can design with your smartphone. That's what the course actually intend to do. So kindly get the course for yourself first. I believe this is actually going to be really helpful. And someone said, if a prospect asks, how long will it take before he starts earning from the course? What is the perfect answer? I like the question. I like it when people want to look at the monetization aspect. Now, the course is 2 weeks. That's what I said. I've given you a higher frame of at least 2 weeks you should be able to be designing. So if the 2 weeks you started designing, you landing on your clients will depend on how you are implementing the monetization strategies I'll teach you. And I don't like giving time frame for implementation because people implement in different ways. Someone can just implement within a day, someone will get results in 2 weeks, someone will get results in 1 month, depending on the amount of people you have, your audience level, and a whole lot. So all of those factors count. We can't neglect any of them, right? Thank you very much. So that's also it. Somebody said he's late. Can you get a summary? I'm sorry, no. You don't get a summary, but you get a best version because this section is recorded. So after this section, you have the recorded section or version there for you to start everything over again and get the best out of it. Sam Multimedia says, guys, the course is really good. Well, this is not my handwriting. This is not my handwriting. So you can see for yourself. I don't mostly talk about it myself because you guys all know that I don't just talk. And I wouldn't bring anything inferior to the market. I don't want to be talking about, be using emotions here. But I've been to the west side of the world too before. I've experienced a lot too before. So I wouldn't bring anything to the market that is going to be deceptive or wouldn't let people get the results they want or wouldn't let people get the actual results they want. You understand? I am really someone that look at my credibility. I don't want anything to happen to that. So if I am telling you my course is one of the best graphic designing course, and so far I haven't seen more of a competitive smartphone graphic designing course to my course though. So that is what I just want to let you know. Please, it's just okay. Someone said, have really learned a lot here today. Will be in your DM soon. Dinah, I see you. You're always welcome in my DM. Just feel free. Feel free. Anyone here should just feel free to enter my DM. Just that sometimes when you enter my DM, you just need a little bit of patience, and that is that. So that is somebody said, Safi Elisha, I said, sir, if we want the course in our affiliate link, are we going to get a different Digitstem account, which is going to be uh, the UMM or SGD, or it's all going to be in the same account? It's on the same platform. When you go to the marketplace, you have over 60 plus products, and you can promote any of them, including the SGD, which is also part of the course. You don't need any new accounts, okay? That is it. All right. Any other questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any additions, subtractions, anything like that? Let me know. And I actually didn't plan doing this or saying this, but if you are an affiliate marketer and you want to start the smartphone graphic designing course, you want to buy it for yourself, please don't use this advantage and bring me your prospects. I said you yourself. If you are an affiliate marketer and you want to get the SGD course yourself, send me a DM. Send me a DM. Depending on, no matter the time you are watching this video, whether you are coming to watch the recorded section or anything like that, just let me know. Send me a DM with a screenshot of this section so that I'll know that yes, you came. With a screenshot of this section. So if you know that you now want to get a course, take a screenshot right now. I don't want to say cheese before you take a screenshot and send me a DM. I have an offer. It's almost complete. It has actually been exhausted, but I will find a place and get you that offer. That's if you're an affiliate marketer. So that's also a plus for you if you are interested in getting access to the SGD course. So anytime you are watching this video, just make sure you get my handle. If you don't have my contact, don't complain. You can go to Twitter and search for ATK Universe, the name you are seeing on the screen here. Make sure it's verified with blue check. There are a lot of fake accounts out there that I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about those things. So make sure you don't fall for anything like that. And if you get to my Twitter handle, you can send me a DM on Twitter, and you can effectively send a WhatsApp message as well. I just don't want to give the WhatsApp account here in a way because I may probably add a second number. But for now, my main official WhatsApp number +233 59314 3222 233 sorry 59314 3222 +233 59314 3222. Okay, that's my official handle. Aside that, please, I don't have any other WhatsApp number I give out. Okay, but as I said, I'm going to be publishing additional WhatsApp accounts, but I'll let you know on my verified Twitter page or handle whenever that is available. So to be on the safer side, you can just try the Twitter first. Then I'll give you my active account there. I'm from Cameroon. I see you. Injume Blaze, Mesape. I don't know if I got it right. Please, sorry if I murdered your name. Said you're from Cameroon. How much is the cost? Please, Digitstem will convert it to your amount, okay, for you. Digitstem will convert it to your amount for you. But if you're having challenges doing that, send me a DM after here, and I'll have my support team to attend to you on that and make sure you get everything. All right. So I think it's time that the host can actually hold on now. Then